Season 4, AI and Jobs Episode 5, The Hidden Cost of AI Productivity. One. Introduction. Productivity sounds like pure good. When people talk about AI in the workplace, the word that shows up again and again is productivity. More output. Faster work. Less friction. Higher efficiency. Lower cost. Productivity is presented as an obvious win. If AI helps people do more in less time, who could object? But productivity is not a neutral concept. It is a measure of output, not well-being. It does not ask who benefits. It does not ask who pays. It does not ask what is lost. AI productivity gains come with hidden costs. Costs that show up in stress, surveillance, job quality, inequality, and the erosion of human judgment. In this episode, we will expose the hidden costs behind AI productivity and explain why efficiency can be harmful when it is governed by the wrong incentives. 2. What AI productivity really means. AI productivity typically means one or more of these things. 1. Automating tasks that humans used to do. 2. Accelerating tasks so humans can do more in less time. 3. Standardizing outputs to reduce variation and error. 4. Reducing labor costs by requiring fewer workers per unit of output. 5. Increasing predictability so organizations can plan and optimize. None of these goals are inherently bad. The hidden cost appears when productivity becomes the main objective, and everything else becomes secondary. 3. Why productivity does not automatically benefit workers. Productivity gains do not distribute themselves. They flow through power. If workers have bargaining power, productivity can mean higher wages, shorter hours, or better conditions. If workers do not have bargaining power, productivity often means more output demanded for the same pay. Fewer workers doing the same work. Higher pressure without more security. Profits flowing to owners. AI often reduces worker bargaining power by increasing replaceability and surveillance. So the gains flow upward. The cost flows downward. 4. The intensification effect, when faster becomes normal. One of the most important hidden costs is intensification. AI makes tasks faster. Organizations respond by raising expectations. If you can write a report in 1 hour instead of 3, the organization does not say, "Great, you can rest." It says, "Great, you can write 3 reports." If you can answer customers faster, the queue target increases. If you can process more cases, the workload expands. This is how productivity becomes pressure. The tool does not free time. It fills time. Work expands to match capacity. The result is not freedom. It is intensification. 5. Why time saved is rarely your time. People imagine AI saving their time. But in most workplaces, time is not owned by the worker. It is owned by the employer. If AI saves time, management decides what happens to the saved time. Often, it becomes additional output. Or it becomes reduced staffing. Workers rarely gain shorter working hours. They gain more tasks. This is one reason AI productivity feels like acceleration rather than relief. 6. The cost of constant measurement. AI productivity systems rely on data. To measure productivity, organizations measure more. Time tracking. Keystroke monitoring. Activity logs. Communication analysis. Output scoring. Measurement allows optimization. Optimization requires surveillance. Surveillance changes behavior. People work to satisfy metrics. They take fewer breaks. They avoid unmeasured work. They prioritize visible outputs over thoughtful work. This reduces autonomy. It also increases stress. The hidden cost of productivity is that it often requires turning work into a monitored process. 7. The quality trade-off: speed over craft. AI makes work faster. Speed becomes the standard. But speed can reduce quality. Not always in obvious ways. A faster report may miss nuance. A faster decision may ignore context. A faster customer interaction may feel cold. AI output can be adequate but shallow. Work becomes more standardized. Less human. Less careful. Organizations may accept this because productivity metrics improve. But society pays a cost. Lower quality decisions. Lower trust. More errors. Productivity measures output quantity, not the quality of human judgment. 8. The edge case burden: humans get the hardest work. When AI automates routine tasks, humans are left with what remains. Complex cases. Angry customers. Ambiguous problems. High-risk decisions. Emotional labor. This concentrates difficulty on the remaining human workers. The job becomes harder. But wages often do not rise. Why? Because the organization sees fewer workers needed overall. So bargaining power declines. The hidden cost is that AI can make human work more stressful while reducing its economic value. 9. The SHALLOWING of skills. When AI handles many cognitive steps, workers practice those steps less. Drafting. Calculating. Planning. Remembering details. Reasoning through complexity. Skills atrophy. Workers become dependent on tools. This creates a long-term cost. A workforce that relies on AI may lose deep expertise. When systems fail, humans struggle to compensate. This reduces resilience. It also reduces the long-term bargaining power of workers because their skills become less distinctive. Productivity today can mean fragility tomorrow. 10. The loss of learning paths. Many careers rely on gradual learning. Entry-level work builds skill. Mid-level work builds judgment. Senior work builds leadership. AI can automate entry-level tasks. That removes training grounds. Fewer juniors are hired. Less mentorship occurs. The pipeline weakens. This has hidden costs for organizations too. In the short term, productivity rises. In the long term, talent shortages appear. But workers feel the cost first. Fewer opportunities. Slower advancement. Higher competition for good roles. 11. Error scaling: when one mistake multiplies. Human errors are usually local. A worker makes a mistake, it affects a limited number of cases. AI errors can scale. One flawed model can affect thousands or millions. If an AI system produces biased outputs, the bias spreads. If it makes systematic errors, the errors multiply. Organizations may still adopt AI because average productivity improves. But the hidden cost is catastrophic failure risk. Systems can be efficient and fragile at the same time. 12. The accountability shift. AI productivity often comes with automated decision-making. When decisions are automated, accountability becomes unclear. If a worker follows the AI recommendation, is the worker responsible? Organizations often keep humans in the loop for liability. But humans may lack real authority. They are blamed without control. This increases stress. It also creates moral injury. People feel responsible for outcomes they did not truly choose. Productivity can hide this cost because it focuses on throughput, not moral burden. 13. The normalization of surveillance. To optimize productivity, workplaces normalize monitoring. Once monitoring is normalized, it spreads. From output tracking to behavior tracking. From work devices to personal devices. From workplace time to off-hours behavior. The boundary between work and private life weakens. AI enables constant surveillance cheaply. The hidden cost is loss of privacy and autonomy. Surveillance becomes a default condition of employment. 14. The shift from trust to control. Healthy workplaces rely on trust. AI productivity systems often replace trust with verification. Instead of trusting workers, organizations monitor them. Instead of valuing judgment, organizations score outputs. This changes culture. Workers feel less respected. Managers rely more on dashboards. Human relationships weaken. Work becomes transactional. The hidden cost is cultural decline. A workplace can become efficient but hostile. 15. The inequality effect. Productivity gains flow upward. AI productivity gains often increase inequality. Owners capture profits. Executives gain bonuses. Shareholders benefit. Workers face intensified work and surveillance. Even within organizations, inequality increases. Workers who can leverage AI to amplify output may gain status. Workers whose tasks are automated may lose leverage. The hidden cost is that productivity becomes a redistribution mechanism upward. 16. The competition effect, when everyone must adopt AI. AI productivity gains can create competitive pressure. If one company adopts AI and reduces costs, competitors must follow. This creates an arms race. Even if the workplace harms workers, companies feel forced. They say, "We must be efficient or we will lose." This normalizes harmful practices. It is not always a choice. It becomes the standard. The hidden cost is that exploitation becomes systemic. 17. Why productivity increases control in society. Workplaces are not isolated. When productivity tools expand surveillance, the logic spreads to society. Education becomes measured. Public services become scored. Insurance becomes predictive. AI productivity systems become governance systems. Efficiency becomes the justification for control. The hidden cost is political. Society becomes more managed. Less democratic. Less human. 18. What a human-centered productivity model would require. Productivity can be beneficial if governed differently. A healthier model would include sharing gains with workers through shorter hours or higher wages. Limits on surveillance and monitoring. Preserving discretion and judgment. Using AI to support learning, not replace it. Transparent metrics with worker participation. Strong accountability structures. Without these, productivity becomes extraction. With them, productivity can become liberation. 19. What to watch for. To see hidden costs, look for signs. Output expectations rising without pay increases. Monitoring increasing in subtle ways. Reduced entry-level hiring. Workers becoming tool operators. More burnout despite efficiency gains. Greater inequality in organizations. Increased reliance on metrics over judgment. These are indicators that productivity is being used as control rather than benefit. 20. Core takeaway: AI productivity is real, but it comes with hidden costs. It often intensifies work, expands surveillance, reduces autonomy, and shifts gains upward. Efficiency can coexist with burnout. Automation can coexist with insecurity. The question is not whether AI increases productivity. The question is who captures the benefits and who absorbs the costs. If this episode helped you understand the hidden cost of AI productivity, like this video so more people can see it. Share it with someone who believes efficiency is always good. And subscribe to Uncovering Facts for deep, hype-free explanations of technology, power, work, and society. Next episode, how algorithms decide your fate.